I'm South.
South, I'm Schwartz.
I'm Yash.
Yash, I'm Schwartz. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
So we have some questions about academics at St. George's.
Okay, great.
The first question is, what was your favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject in school, chemistry. And then I ended up majoring in chemistry in college. So that was absolutely my favorite.
All right. As a science teacher, what were some of your favorite lessons or like labs to teach?
So I would often do this lab that was the synthesis of aspirin.
Ooh.
And that was kind of a fun thing. My students like to do that because obviously everybody knows what aspirin is. And the idea that you could take two chemicals and transform them into something new that you knew about, students always seem to really enjoy that one. So that was actually a favorite one.
Okay. You started out as a scientist. Why did you want to get into education?
So after I graduated from college with a degree in chemistry, I worked for a couple years for a pharmaceutical company. And, you know, I think after a few months, I just sort of realized like it wasn't all that fulfilling for me. When I was in high school, I'd actually thought about becoming a teacher. And so not being fulfilled in my job and then kind of remembering, you know, earlier designs on being a teacher, I kind of went for it. And I left working as a scientist and got my first teaching job, and I've been in education ever since.
Got it.
This is an interesting one. Have you used ChatGPT or any AI, and how do you feel about it?
Yeah, so this is, I think, one of the things that's going to really transform and have a big impact on you and your peers and how we think about school. So have I used it? I've used it a little bit. Actually, what I did was I was trying to educate my school's trustees on what ChatGPT is, and so had ChatGPT write the summary of the article. But I cited my sources and said that ChatGPT had written it. So I think that's part of this is how do we use a tool like that to be more effective and efficient. I don't think it's something that you can run from and avoid. So I think it's a matter of figuring out how do we use something like that.
Okay. Final question. If you could add an elective course to the SG curriculum, what would the elective course be?
An elective course. So I've taught some interesting electives in my time, and I don't know if we have these here, but I taught a Mythbusters elective at one point, which was pretty fun. I taught a CSI elective, and that was another fun class, and then I taught an organic chemistry elective. And those were all pretty fun classes to teach. Students really liked them. So maybe those would be some things, if I had a magic wand that I would add.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
Thanks for your time. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you.